All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As you're tuning in, hit that thumbs up, and if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. This one will be short, not a ton to go over. This is one of our shortest trading days that we've had in maybe 6 months. We were done in about 30 minutes. We came in, we gave it a good shot, we ended up red, we got caught on the wrong side of things, and we said, hey, you know what? We're going to shut it down. We're going to stop the bleeding here. We're going to try and keep it tight, although we would have loved to have it tighter than this and end things out. So we were down here today, $755.86, trading two watchlist stocks in MDAI and AUVI. So as usual, I found these stocks using the Momo Pro scans. They were both up about 30% a piece, and they weren't looking super bad. Now, looking back at the day, I think that these stocks were decent, and I think, worth the attempt that I gave them. And MDAI here, in particular, we can see started off the day having a red to green volume, light originally, but once we got over the VWAP area here, this thing started to give a sweet move, and I really have no excuse not being green on a stock like this in this area. I mean, this is exactly what I look for. It was short-lived, but this is a 20% move right here. Short-lived, but a 20% move. We got over what was resistance, and then resistance became support right in here. We got the 1 minute candle to make the new high with higher lows, a baby pullback. I gave this one a good shot, man. I took like 7 trades in this area. It literally came down to just the milliseconds and me, sometimes being out a little too soon. Like the timing just was not on my side, man, and just managed to miss this entire move and then get caught on the way down here. I did buy this dip thinking we would hold up and curl back up. That did not happen, and I got caught. So just very disappointing for MDAI, but everything I needed in these couple of minutes right here. What more do I need than this to get myself in the green? So, a valiant attempt. E for effort there for sure. AUVI on the other hand, let's come back and look at this incredible move up in this halt resumption here. Um, I wasn't here for this, but earlier in the day, we can bring the 5 minute candle over chart over here as well. Yeah, earlier in the day, I'm watching this one and it was a little choppy, right? I'm not gonna lie, this one definitely was a little choppy. We started off with having this huge washout and trying to pinpoint which stock is going to be the strong stock. When this one started pulling back right here, I looked away thinking, hey, this one is just maybe going to sell off, big move down over the course of the morning. But this thing, I looked back like 30 seconds later, it's right back up. So I'm like, okay, all right, I'm interested. Can we get the 1 minute candle to make the new high over 285? It gets to 93, not really a ton of range over the 1 minute candle to make the new high. And then it pulls back aggressively here to a low of 72. I did try to buy this dip. I got in at, I think, 78. But ultimately, I was in a little too high. I got chopped out. And then it went up without me. Uh, I did try for the break of 90 and the break of the whole dollar here a couple times, but just did not connect. Again, these are entries that I look for all the time. Just did not connect. Missing this trade here, looking away on this big wick on the way up, being very active in this, area here to no prevail. I gave myself a good shot, and this is why I did shut it down because okay, the market is kind of cold. If I'm not gonna get green in an area like this and things are a little slower today, I might need to just get the heck out of here and come back and live to fight another day. And I did want to trade Power Hour, but I ended up leaving out of the office. That's all right. So over here, I did take some trades for the new high in this consolidation, but we had a false breakout, and I was in nicely here and selling, trying to sell into the high, but it came back down so quickly that I just did not get a good entry. Looking back at it, I like that we had this bottoming wick. This was good. But at this point, I had shut things down. I'd already hit $700 in losses trying to get all those good trades. I like this consolidation and bottoming wick here. And, over 92, we got back to 99. But, again, it's only a couple cents move up. Then back to 05 right there. Like, very tricky stuff. Ultimately, let's see, we got the 22 and not bad. So into power hour. This is a good consolidation here. We got to 17. I think I could have probably done well if I was watching at this in this area. But I would have definitely had to be present with this is a flat top and a wedge. Oh man. And this is one of the things today for me. Like I knew when I left, I just knew it. I knew. So I'm not gonna even be upset. You can't catch everything. But man, if I'm here and I can anticipate this move, this could have definitely saved the day for sure. Huge move all the way to 77 from a breakout at 15. I mean, just incredible. It halts up. It's always hard to tell how the resumption would go unless you're actually here seeing the price action. But we open at 434. It looks like it dips. It's hard to tell if it dipped right away or if it went up first. But it is showing this bottoming wick here for the dip and then the rip back up. So I probably could have done well right there. We do get higher lows. The 1 minute candle does make the new high eventually over 430, which goes to $5. Yeah, yeah. And my plan was, hey, power hour, you have to be back, but I left out, man. I left out around one. Oh no, yeah, around like one and got back like almost after four. So that's on me. That's on me for missing this. This definitely could have. I mean, if I capture this first move here and the resumption was good, you guys know how quickly we can make money if we capture the right move. And from 15 to 77, and let's assume I could have captured this. Let's assume I could have captured the dip and rip, and even maybe one trade here. It's another just off these three areas. One, two, and the 1 minute candle making new high here. Let's assume we don't get back too much. Even if we have a small loss down here trying to get this dip, and let's say we have another loss over here, we could have been up like 2K in this area here after losses. So, hey, it is what it is. And lastly, CRGE, it's funny because today I'm like, hey, the penny stocks are up a good amount. Like some of them are up like 50-60%, but I thought this was too cheap. This one, CRGE, I did see, but into the open, this thing's at 11 cents. I'm like, what am I doing trading an 11-cent stock? But I never took the chance to put it into my recents on the watch list here, because you guys will see the recent stocks, right? Sometimes I'll put a stock here just because, hey, it might have potential. I can look throughout the day and see how it's doing. This is one of those stocks that I should have looked at because from the start, it was pretty decent. I mean, from a low of 11 up to 14, pulls back into the VWAP, rips up here. I think I could have really done well into these first couple of candles here, and on this move up especially. As long as I would have positioned myself well, I could have done decent on the pullback. But in areas like this, especially when we get like a nice quick flag like that right there, and then another move up, quick pullback, and then another move up. All right, we got a bit of a bigger dip here in consolidation. It pulls back a little bit, and look at the beautiful extension out of this move as the 1 minute candle makes the new high. This is just good money. Quick 1 minute red candle, red, and then boom. I could have done a number on this stock here, using, and with this cheap, we could have used, decent size, and over time, can we add up, $100, $100, $50, $50, $80, okay, you have a small couple of red trades here and there. This could have added up to a couple $1,000 here because this thing just kept going. Okay, we consolidated again, didn't break out. We ended up getting like an extended consolidation here. And let's pull this over, right? Look at the lows here around 21. 21 is essentially going to hold up once and then twice. Once right here after we get the initial push, and then twice, and then this extended up, and then I mean, geez, this is essentially the charting we would want to see for a stock at $2-3 to be up like 5-6K on the day, 10K on the day. So I think I could have maybe not neglect this price range here. I mean, just look at how beautiful the charting is, right? And after we get to the backside, even if we take a couple trades here, once we realize, okay, this is backside, get out of there, that's it. We could have done well here. We could have done well on, what was it, AUVI, Power Hour. You know, hey, this is the difference sometimes. And again, even the trades that we took before we left out were great trades. We just got, and we ended up on the wrong side of it, but that's trading for you, right? So anyhow, so that being said, hit that thumbs up. Quick recap here, just for the sake of transparency. I'm a little late to this recap, but should have done it a few hours ago, but here we are nevertheless. Stay safe, stay green, enjoy the extended weekend. Do not obsess over trading. We'll be back on Tuesday morning, bright and early at 9:15 a.m. Check out those links down below for the classes, for the chat room, and for the scanners. Check them out, and let's continue to rock and roll here into the new year. Stay safe, stay green. It's been a Relentless Trader. Hit that thumbs up on the way out, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.